All right, year 4 for you. First SEC Media Days. How does it feel to represent A&M?
Man, it's crazy, man. It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing to be here, represent my team and my family. Man, it just feels great. It feels like an honor, honestly.
Not only that, you're home.
Oh yeah, and we at the crib. It feel like I said, it feel good to be here, representing the team, man. It feels like an honor.
Well, why did you decide to come back and play for A&M another season?
I decided to come back, 1, because I needed to get my Aggie ring and my degree, and 2, to come back and fix up a lot of stuff on and off the field to better myself for the NFL when I get there.
What are some of those things on and off the field you wanted to fix up, and how far have you guys come in doing that?
Really, off the field is just accountability. Holding myself accountable for all my actions, doing what I need to do right all the time, 100%. And Elko's helped a lot with that, coming in with accountability. He's helped us, making us hold ourselves accountable and the whole team accountable. And yeah.
What's a specific example of accountability that you've seen this offseason?
So for an example, like we have to check in at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's a part of our accountability. And if you don't check in, you get like points taken off, and your team got to do a punishment at the end of the week. So that's probably a good example of accountability.
Does it make you become a leader to make sure?
Yeah. Because and the way he got it set up is like there's select leaders and like some of the teams that are like speak up higher. They're supposed to speak up higher, and push the team more. And then there's also guys that like aren't as high as level leaders on the team that you also have to sit back and learn how to follow, and while they're leading as well. Keep it like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have like a specific, you're the leader. No, everybody has a role. Everybody's holding each other accountable.
What kind of impression did Nick Scorton make on you?
What's that?
What kind of impression has Nick Scorton made on you?
Oh my Lord. No, I ain't gonna lie, I love Nick. Nick a dog, I ain't gonna lie. And Nick also loves the sport of football. Like playing with a defensive lineman that's good is good and all, but playing with somebody that's good and actually loves the sport of football and that works off the field with all the extra work is amazing.
Is he as good as you?
Huh? Let's not do that. But no, Nick is great. I ain't gonna lie. Nick different. Nick different.
Shemar, along the lines of like accountability, I was asking Coach Elk about this. Like, there seems to be a lot of noise and chatter and pressure around the program. In the last couple of years, that seemed a little unnatural. Does that feel? Do things feel more normal now? Is there a little less stuff going on around the program? Do you feel more comfortable?
Yes, sir. Everything is really flowing now. Everybody, I feel like pretty much everyone is comfortable with how everything is going now. Everything is pretty much slowed down for us.
Does it help having, you're familiar with your head coach coming in, a new head coach, but I mean, been around the program and you specifically been coached. So I mean, just how much does that help, having Elko back?
Man, that helps a lot. Having a defensive-minded head coach, man, and having a good head coach as him, man, coming in, helping us. Yeah, man, we're gonna be able to finish a lot of more games with him. And just pretty much he came in and fixed all the left corners we had that was loose. He came and tightened up all the screws.
What has Coach Spencer, Coach Bateman brought so far?
Coach Spence, Coach Bateman, they bring straight energy. I'm not gonna lie. Especially Spence, Coach Chaos, man. That guy. Nah, they a ball of energy, man. I love them both to death. They bring a lot of energy and a lot of go get it to the defense.
From your perspective, why do they call him Chaos?
Probably because he always dialed. Probably on the field, like before we get ready to do our individuals and stuff like that, he always trying to hype us up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get us going, get us ready to go.
Would you ever looked around at the talent y'all had before and think, how come we're not winning more?
Yes, sir. That has been a question, but I mean, we know what we need to do to finish games, so we put our head down and we continue to work. We're gonna get those games finished.
Shemar, growing up in the state, how aware were you of the rivalry with Texas? I know it hadn't been played in 12, 13 years, but is it something that even when you were younger, did you ever watch it? Was it something that you paid attention to?
When I was younger, I didn't really watch it or pay too much attention to it. I didn't know about the rivalry actually until I started getting recruited more about recruited to A&M. But the rivalry is gonna be fun.
What do you? I guess what is that game happening that'll be happening later this year? I guess how much does that matter? Does it matter to you?
Not right now. No, we're gonna take it a day at a time, man. We putting our head down. We working right now, trying to get better.
sorry, Shemar, when did you start feeling healthy again from your injuries and surgeries this offseason?
Ooh, complete like 100%. Probably 3-4 weeks ago, maybe something like that. 3 weeks ago, something like that. My shoulder, we got cleared for that, and my leg is also coming along pretty good too. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
And when did you learn, or when were you approached about moving to defensive tackle, and how have you liked that move so far?
It's always been a thing because my body type, you know how big I am, and being able to hold that much weight and still move and stuff like that. I mean, I love to move. Like I played it at 270, I can play it at 290, 300 too.
Yeah. I think you've gained 10 pounds this offseason.
30.
30.
Mhm.
Okay.
How much you weigh now?
295, 300,
So you went
70.
270. Okay. And how were you able to do that despite being hurt and not, being out there all the time?
Shoot, man, doing what coaches tell me to do. Like Moffitt, like even when I'm hurt, like the little lifts and everything I could do, I'm doing it 100%. So I'm still building muscle, still getting big, still eating and all that.
Yeah,
Is
was
there- is there
the
an
conditioning
emphasis?
process any different under Coach Moffitt than it was previously?
Ooh, man. Coach it hurt with Moffitt. I ain't gonna lie. Moffitt gonna make it hurt, but he not gonna overexceed you. He not gonna make you do too much more than what you need to do. He gonna make it hurt just right. No, oh man, that sounds bad. Excuse me, he gonna push you to that limit, and he get us right.
So when you put on 30 pounds, how much more do you have to eat, and how much is that an emphasis, and what do you eat to do that as well?
So when I first had my injury, I went on the Chipotle diet, actually, for I don't know how long, until I got tired of it. And that's really what like helped me like get maintain and gain weight, just eating 3 or 4 meals a day.
What's your Chipotle order?
My Chipotle order, okay, so either I get 6 tacos with, you got the chicken, the green chili salsa, rice, beans, or I get a bowl, same thing with chips and green salsa.
Well,
Double meat on a bowl, right?
I've had the Shemar Turner burger at Brookshire, so, so you don't go for that one?
That's actually not at Brookshire's anymore, but when I do want a burger, I go to Whataburger. Number 3, plain and dry, just cheese. Yes, Lord.
You able to keep your quickness with the extra weight?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was the biggest feedback that you got from NFL when you were deciding whether or not to go out?
Really, it was up to me to make that decision. The biggest thing was really just playing with my hands more, being more efficient on pass rush more often, and being more disruptive. You can't never not be more disruptive. So.
You've had talent on the line the last couple of years, like Owen said, but you've got a new bunch this year, with Nick and with, Howell and, obviously DJ coming on. What have you seen from everybody else that's out there with you?
Man, no, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody out there with me, man, is crazy. I really do feel like we're gonna have one of the best D-lines in the country this year, because man, everybody I'm around, they're good 5-star guys, but they love football. Like we are always working, always.
Are there any of those guys that you feel like have had a great offseason, or anybody along the defensive line you feel like really stood out?
Shoot, to be honest, Nick Scorden, Shemar Stewart, and DJ Hicks, they really been standing out for me. Especially Stewart, man, that dude is crazy, bro. He crazy athletic. I don't know how he do it. That dude like 280 going 22 miles an hour and runs and stuff like that. He's crazy.
So some guys go flashy at this. You went with kind of a more of a classic look. What went into your choosing this?
Shoot, nothing much really. I just talked to my uncle. I was kind of nervous about my outfit. I didn't want to do too much. And I feel like this is nice and settled. I like the blue. I like the shoes. Everything is good.
Thank you.